Hello, lads and girls, this is Lord Kicker and welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Alright, so who was next on the list? Right, I think we already have you set up, didn't we? Oh yeah, just need to connect the cables. Also, just a little heads up here. If you want me to do a live stream by the end of March, do make sure to be subscribed, because if I reach 500, I'm gonna do a live stream. And you can also tell me what game you would like to see, but I don't think it's gonna be PC Building Simulator. Just a little something I think of. Okay, let's see. Plastic white cables. Make sure we put those in. Let's go with these sleeved ones, because I tend to think they look nicer. That one was longer than they usually are. And you have a non-modular power supply. Awesome. I guess I didn't need to remove every single cable then, which I think I did. Although I did replace the motherboard here. Okay, we have not diagnosed and fixed the problem though, it seems. Did you mention viruses? No. Okay, there is yet another fan here. Still a no. Okay. I do fail to see the problem though. I'm gonna boot you up and see. Well, that might be an issue. We ain't got no power button. PCs usually doesn't work that great without that one. Okay, so what might be the issue? Well, as far as I can see, we can see everything. And yeah, that fan is spinning. And I could see both drives. Oh, inferior motherboard. For real? It had a DFL H170. Which I believe was a Skylake motherboard. I don't know if I would call that an inferior motherboard though. I mean, it doesn't cost as much, but still. Hmm. Well, we do have a budget of 300. If I were to get this, I will only have 60 bucks, and I don't think I can get any type of SSD. Well, I could get the normal kinds. But no M.2. And if I were to get this one, then I could afford the M.2, but it doesn't support it. Man, this is painful. I mean, I'd rather go up to a newer generation of motherboard. Which in this case would be the EVGA one. And it's still an SATX. And get the best SSD I can for 60 bucks. Which would potentially be this one for 480. Okay. Guess we're gonna redo everything. Man, that sucks. Well, not much to do about it. But I think most of you would actually agree with me on that, though, that you would rather have the newest motherboard that your parts support. If you have to switch it up and you have it within your budget, of course you would pick as new motherboard as possible. Oh, totally didn't see that power cable. It blended in so well. I was like, what is it still on here? Right. Putting on EVGA motherboard. I mean, this way you get support for M.2 drives and all that. That is great. I mean, this way it feels a little more future-proof. Kind of bad word, but still. Ah, perfect. But then again, as I said, this actually feels a whole lot better. I would actually say that that carbon motherboard, there was nothing wrong with that. It was a new generation. Sure, it was a little cheaper. But I don't think I could see anything that would make that one any worse. It had faster RAM speeds, it supported dual GPUs. All kinds of good stuff. Okay, how do I put everything back in now? Yes, let's just put this back on, put the filter back in, and the front panel. Okay, then I guess we could get going with the cables. Well, now it says diagnosed and fixed. I did go through all the budget though. I'm giving you a pretty good SSD, yeah, honestly. 480. I dig that. Alright, let's put this panel almost back on. Gonna just fix that power button first. Can't forget it twice, right? Okay, here we go. Let's make sure we go into BIOS. And I want to make sure we get as much performance as possible out of this. Yes, I would like to boot off of that SSD. That would be amazing. Okay, here we go. And OCCT, and we should be more or less done here. Okay, what kind of pots did you have, actually? An i7 6700K. 650. Yeah, 650. Power supply, so 650 watts. 16 gigs of memory. A 390X. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. And now you have an SSD that's bigger than your mechanical drive. Although that mechanical drive is extremely slow. So this is quite the improvement. Alright, cool. Well, we managed to solve all of that at least. I feel a bit better about that. But yeah, I don't want this episode to get too long, so I'm probably just gonna end it off here. And I guess we could do the overclocking in the next episode. So yeah, as I said, ending off the episode here. Hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye bye!